Are we good? Okay. Hello everyone, Zekira Drake is back with a more informative video regarding Pokemon. This is going to be VGC2020 related still, and it's going to relate to the announcement of Pokemon Home's features. So right now what we're going to be doing is discuss the possible things you can get out of Home and bring into VGC 2020. So whenever Pokemon Home comes out this February, these Pokemon will probably be available, and because they're in the Galarian decks, so they might be legal. We're not sure yet, but there's a pretty good chance these things are legal. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So I've actually already listed them down before recording this video, but let's just go over them one by one here. So first up, we have Tinted Lens Noctowl. Well, we haven't really seen Noctowl with any competitive format really, but it's still a thing. I mean, Tinted Lens effectively gives it a way to dodge not very effective moves, so if you like Noctowl, you might want to check this out. Tinted Lens Noctowl definitely gives it a much better ability than what it currently has. Then next up, we have Linoon. Yes, we are getting Hoenn Linoon back, and why this is a big deal is because of Extreme Speed. Yes, the most powerful user of Extreme Speed is back, and there's a lack of good priority moves in the game right now. So having priority attacking moves, so having Extreme Speed, a powerful Extreme Speed, might do something. Linoon's stats aren't really the most spectacular, but Stab Extreme, you might want to consider it just for Stab Extreme Speed. This one is great, and you can pair it with Belly Drum Gluttony shenanigans. You can make a combo out of this, but it might be troublesome in doubles. It might have a hard time in doubles, but it's still something to think about. And next one we have, oh, this is a big one. We have Liepard. We have Prankster Liepard coming out. So we can transfer our Prankster Liepard into Sword and Shield and breed it for Prankster, which means it's gonna be the fastest? No, it's not gonna be the fastest Prankster user, but it is going to be a Prankster user that's immune to other Pranksters, has access to Thunder Wave, Fake Out, and there's just a bunch of other things. So it might not be the best Prankster user, but it is something to consider. It does get Fake Tears still, just like Whimsicott. What else? It gets Stab Foul Play. It gets Snarl, in case you need to attack with it. Thunder Wave if you need speed control. Yeah, that's something else. Taunt. Yep. We're still gonna have our 4 moveset problems for 4 move syndrome. I don't know the whole name for Liepard, but it's something to consider. Next one we have, oh, this is another big one, and this is probably one of the biggest ones in this list. Where is it? Alolan Ninetales. Alolan Ninetales is coming back, and what this means. So Alolan Ninetales is coming back. I'm assuming you can transfer it and then breed it with an Everstone to get the Alolan version, and also try to roll for the hidden ability. What this means, it becomes the fastest user of Snow Warning, fastest user of Aurora Veil, fastest user of Freeze Dry, and fastest user of Blizzard? No, it's probably not the fastest user of Blizzard, that's Inteleon, but it is the fastest user of Stab Blizzard, I believe. So I think this might be one thing I might be using, because fast Aurora Veil is something that seems really valuable. And honestly, that's really one thing I really want. I hope. Do we get Aurora Veil? Yes, we do get Aurora Veil by a level up, which is great. It might not be as good as it was in 2017, because one thing that made Ninetales better in 2017 was the presence of Garchomp, which is not a thing this time, but it's still something to consider. So, and one thing, you can't mix both Alolan and normal Ninetales, because they're in the same dex number. So you can't have both Sun and Hail in the same team, sadly. At least not with Ninetales. If you want to go Charizard Vanillux, that's fine. Also, speaking of Vanillux, you can still probably use Vanillux, again, because we don't need to outspeed Garchomp anymore. You can still use Vanillux for a much higher special attack if you want to. And it still gets Freeze Dry, so that's another plus. So, okay, let's move on to the next one. We got... here we got Nogard Galurk. So Nogard Galurk, Galurk isn't really that popular, but it's kind of consider the things you can do with this. So it gets Dynamic Punch. So Nogard Dynamic Punch, matchup is better at it, but this is a consideration because Galurk does have great typing. Well, not really great, but it's good. It's good typing. You can get 100% Dynamic punches, mega kicks, but I don't know why you want to do that. What else? Is there a ground move? Well, someone will figure out a way to use it properly. There's a lot of low accuracy moves here that might work. Oh, Stone Edge. Yeah, no guard Stone Edge. That would be great. I guess that's it. It's mostly Dynamic Punch and Stone Edge, but usually Dynamic Punch would be conflicting with, I guess, high horsepower. So, well, high horsepower can't miss now. That's one thing. All right, let's move on to the next one. We have, where? Oh, okay, I see it. Did I miss it? Wait. What? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's far down. Here we go. Lightning Rod Seeking. So I've seen this Pokemon seen success in some formats. I don't remember, it's 2014 or something. But Lightning Rod Seeking is gonna be a water type with Lightning Rod, and that is really helpful if you have something. If you want to protect a flying type or something, or you're making a rain team and you want to defend against more lightning types without using Raichu or Togedemaru, and use the rain, Seeking is your guy. The great thing about Seeking, well, it already gets Swift Swim, so but in rain teams you might want to use Lightning Rod as well. It doesn't have the best stats in the world, but you will get some stuff out of it. I guarantee you. There was a few Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. There's a few formats where I've seen Seeking. I'm definitely sure this can do something, even if it's bad stats. Anyway, moving on, we have. Give me a sec. Let me just. Oh, Alolan Dugtrio is coming back. So, what's great about Alolan Dugtrio? It's mainly for its typing. So, you use normal Dugtrio usually for Arena Trap. You use Alolan Dugtrio for, I guess, Sand Force. With Tangling Hair for passive speed control. But it's kind of funny because Alolan Dugtrio has a very good typing for defensive play. So it's a very good defensive typing, but it doesn't have the best defenses. Look at this HP. So this might not make an impact, but some people might get creative with it. If you want to Dynamax it, it gets both Stab Max Quake and Max Steel Spike, which is great. So something to think about. Next we have where is that? Simple Swoobat. So Swip Simple isn't available yet, but here we do, so we might see some Calm Mind. Do you get Calm Mind? Or whatever. Yes, it does get Calm Mind, so we might see some Calm Mind shenanigans here. As long as you can protect it from physical attacks, because it already has low defense. That's low stats, to be honest, but it can salvage itself with a Calm Mind. It boosts both its special attack and special defense and HP, but at that point, I'm not sure why you just use that over Frostmoth. Well, the speed, I guess. But yeah, so Simple Swoobat, something to think about as well. Next, we have... Okay, this isn't a big one, but Telepathy Noivern is also coming back. I forgot exactly what this combo's with, but I remember there was a few... Oh, Discharge, yeah, I think there were some people using Discharge combos with Noivern at that one point. So something to think about again. So might want to pair this with like a Discharge Choice Specs Rotom or something. That might be good. And it can provide Tailwind support. And Boomburst? Boomburst hits your allies, but yeah. Anyway, that's another thing to consider. What else? So... here's something unique. I've seen it only a few times, but it might just work again. It's Alolan Persian. So, one thing about Alolan Persian is it gets Fur Coat, which means it has double defense. You can make it physically defensive, and there's a lot of things. There's a lot of good physically offensive Pokemon in this format right now. That's the Sand Duo, Dragapult if it's not running special, Snorlax or things like that. Alolan Persian gets Fur Coat. To effectively make it a physical attack, you just need to boost both its HP and defense and you're good. Pair it with some speed, you might want to speed creep something. You don't need to max its speed because base 100s aren't that prominent. You might want to just outspeed Arcanine or something, which you can do with minimal EV investments, to be honest. And so it gets Fake Out, it gets Stab Foul Play for your attacking needs, it gets Switcheroo, gets Squash if you need it, but at that point, it's a bit of a poor choice for us for speed control, but it's still there. I don't think it gets Thunder Wave, it gets Taunt. Yeah, that's another thing. I don't know if you'd want to use Nasty Plot on it because it has low special attack, but it's something to consider. But yeah, Fur Coat. Oh, it does get Hypnosis as well if you want that. Parting Shot. Oh yeah, right. I remember Parting Shot. Yeah. The Alolan Persians that were appearing in 2017 were using Parting Shot, I believe. It was one of the fastest users of Parting Shot and was also kind of bulky. So that's another thing to consider. Again, it also gets Foul Play for its attacks. Next one, we have... where are we? We have... Oh, this is another big one. Where are you? Give me a sec. Let me just check if I'm actually recording. Alright. This is a big one. We have Prankster Meowstic and Competitive Meowstic both coming back through transfer, I believe. Yeah, it doesn't say it's here, but because I'm pretty sure we're not available yet. There's no raids that has the hidden ability Esper or hidden ability Meowstic. So what this means is that we have another Prankster user in our midst, and the funny thing about it is it's much sturdier than Grimmsnarl. So Prankster Meowstic was mostly known for being one of the premium screen setters. It gets Prankster screens. It also gets Trick Room, Ally Switch, Helping Hand. So it's actually a 4 moveset syndrome thing again for Prankster Meowstic. So that's the thing. You might want to consider screens on it, Helping Hand, Fake Out, Psychic on it for an attack. It has okay attack, good speed. The goods. The Thunder Wave if you want a secondary speed control, but Thunder Wave wasn't as good as it was in 2014, 2015. Yeah, that's another thing. Competitive Meowstic isn't as prominent because we do have good Defiant and competitive users already. In particular, Bisharp, Braviary, and Milotic. And I forgot there's another good competitive Mon, but that's another thing. You need a Psychic type that is good in that has good competitive ability. The ability, not like the viability. I can't say about the viability. This is a thing. I believe Meowstic still already gets Mystic Fire, which gives it a much powerful fire option. That's good. But its attack is a bit low to really do anything with it. It doesn't even get Mystical Fire. That's sad. A lot of things got Mystical Fire, but nope, this one doesn't. Aw, that's so sad. I'm sorry, Meowstic. I like you, but that's not really gonna be a thing. What else is coming back? We have... Oh, we got West Sea Gastrodon. If you want your Gastrodon pink instead of blue, we can get West Sea Gastrodon now, and I don't know if you can Everstone that, to be honest, but if you can Everstone it to breed a West Sea Gastrodon, then that's great, but I highly doubt because it's not exactly a different form, a different regional variant, so it might just still hatch into Blue Shellos. It might just hatch to Blue Shellos. So that's kind of sad if you want pink Gastrodon over blue Gastrodon. Anyway, so what's next? We have Moldbreaker Throne, Moldbreaker Sock. Not for much of Sock because Sock already has Sturdy, and I think Sturdy is one of the best abilities you can have for Sock. You can effectively give it like Choice Band or Choice Scarf and then not worry about Focus Sash. You can just focus everything on attack and speed. Sturdy is really good with its low defenses. And you can Choice Band it to take advantage of high attack to make sure that it lives one attack and launch off a stab close combat if you need it. For Throw, it might actually be Moldbreaker. This might be Guts, but if you're using Guts fighting type, you might as well just use Conkeldurr because there's no reason to use Throw over Conkeldurr if you're using Guts. So Moldbreaker might be another viable thing, although Inner Focus isn't really bad as well. But I have not seen a Throw in VGC2020 lately, so I don't know about this one. Next one we have... Oh, this is really big. This is probably the biggest one. Friendguard Clefairy is coming back. So all your calcs are going to be thrown out the window. Follow me. Clefairy is coming back. It even gets Life Dew if you want secondary healing. I don't know if it gets Heal Pulse, but it gets Heal Pulse. It does get Heal Pulse if you want just your teammate and not you. But here's one thing. If you like Clefairy that can heal both itself and its opponents in one and its teammates in one turn can be big. With Friend Guard, your teammate gets really bulky and you pass yourself with Evil Eye. So it does have low defenses, but it has respectable HP for a not fully evolved. So you can invest some here, and it's gonna be another good follow me user. So Togekiss will have some competition as a follow me user once this comes out, because Friend Guard really just throws off a lot of calcs. Clefairy, if you like Clefairy, has seen a lot of following, not really a lot, but some following and good success in the top players' teams whenever it appears. It hasn't really won anything, but I won't be surprised if it wins something soon enough. So yeah, Friend Guard Clefairy, watch out for this one. This is probably one of the biggest ones for home transfers for 2020. So next one we have there's gonna be it's Swift Swim Beartic. Not really that big because you might just want to use it in Slush Rush. It's pretty slow for both Slush Rush and Swift Swim, but if you want to do like a dual Hail Rain team, I don't know why you do that. Oh, probably to beat out Sun teams with Hail. You can probably do this, but of course only one ability, so you gotta choose 21. And it doesn't really have any good stats except attack and HP, so well, it might be better if it had a bit more speed, but that's not the case sadly. So anyway, what else? Our next one is gonna be Storm Drain Maractus. Storm Drain Maractus gives you a grass type that has Storm Drain, so which means it's not gonna be exclusive to Gastrodon anymore, but doesn't really have the defenses to fulfill what Gastrodon does. I think you might want to use it with Chlorophyll over Storm Drain still, but it is going to be a thing, and you might just catch some people off guard with it and boost your special attack, which Maractus has respectable special attack, and then attack with something, I don't know. That's definitely a possibility, so watch out for that one. Then, what else? What else? We're almost done. So we have Sturdy Avalog, in case that's a thing, if you don't want to get burned in a turn. Sturdy Avalog versus the Flamethrower if you want, but I'm really not sure about this one. I think you might just not want to make it run into, just not make it run into special attacks, really. That's really a thing. You get Body Press? Oh, you get Body Press, so it might be that, but I don't think it has really the support moves to take advantage of the, what do you call this? Take advantage of its high defense, but that's a thing, just in case. So this isn't exclusive to home, but the home transfer, but we might have an easier way to get Sparkling Aria on our Lapras now. So there is already Sparkling Aria Lapras in the wild. I believe you can get it through either raids or a Brilliant Pokemon, because Sparkling Aria can only be passed on from Primarina, which isn't in the game yet. But there is Sparkling Aria Lapras already out there, just in case you need it. And if you don't have one yet and can't find one that can trade you it, you can pass down your Sparkling Aria Lapras into Sword and Shield, then do it. Why Sparkling Aria? Of course, it hits everyone, 90 base, that's powerful. And then I've actually seen some players use a triple water team involving Lapras, Jellicent, and Gastrodon, using Sparkling Aria as a way to boost their special attacks and HP, setting up Trick Room, and Lapras is sturdy enough to last for a while you try and set up Trick Room. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing, so it provides a lot of healing, a lot of boosting for Gastrodon. Jellicent might be a while to take down if you don't have a grass type especially, and an electric type, and which obviously can be solved with their teammates, so that's gonna be a thing. What else? Last one. Yeah, this is gonna be the last one. I believe I haven't missed anything, although you're free to correct me on that, is Unova Darmanitan is coming back. So what this means is that, okay, so Galarian Darmanitan is powerful already, so you might not see this much, but Unova Darmanitan, Sheer Force, Life Orb, means, it can actually switch moves, which is one of the better things that you can really do with this Darmanitan. You can switch moves off of 140 base attack, boosted Life Orb, Sheer Force, Flare Blitz, so that's gonna be probably one of the most powerful users of Flare Blitz, and has the HP to use it. In case you want to use it, do consider that. but you can't put both Galarian form and Unovan form in the same team because they're the same dex number, sadly. So that's not gonna be anything. So I believe that's going to be it. You guys are free to correct me if I missed anything notable. I did see some hidden abilities for some Pokemon like Rapidash, or the Kanto Rapidash. I've seen that, but I didn't really felt it notable to mention because I think Galarian Rapidash is a bit better, at least for 2020. In any case, that's going to be it, guys. This is the video for a quick outline of possible VGC 2020 impacts with the Pokemon Home transfers. Again, guys, Zekira G Drake is out. I'll see you guys in the next video. I might upload, an Aim for Master tomorrow or something. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Peace out. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe and like the video because I need to tell YouTube that. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Peace out, guys.